Hello guys, it's the Red One here, coming at you with another unboxing video. Now I've got another one of them PS4 charger wire analog stick LED lights, which is really cool. So I thought I'd give this one an unboxing. Now this is a Call of Duty Warzone one. Now it's interesting about Call of Duty because obviously I'm a big fan of Call of Duty, but I don't jump. I ain't even played Call of Duty Warzone. You know, I don't jump to the new Call of Duties anymore. When I was younger, when I was like 13 and all that, I used to jump to the new Call of Duty, and younger before then as well, obviously. Anyway, no, I was just saying, I used to jump to the new Call of Duties every year. I used to always do that, but as I got older, I stopped doing it. Like the newest Call of Duty I actually have, like the newest one is Black Ops 4, I believe. I think that's the newest one I have. Black Ops 4 is the only one I got. Sorry, I've got a lot of Call of Duty games. Like the newest one I have, I believe, is Black Ops 4. I stopped jumping to the new ones every year. I used to do, like I said, when I was younger, I used to do it all the time, but I stopped doing it because, well, no specific reason actually. I think it was just, as I got older, times change as well. You got to remember that times change, and I just generally. I stopped jumping to them, and as well they are very expensive. When Call of Duty games and other games first come out, they are very expensive as well. You got to remember that. But I just wanted to, I don't jump to the new ones anymore. But there's still loads of new Call of Duty games I want to get, like Call of Duty World War II and the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, like the new versions, and because I can't wait to play the campaigns of them, and of course the special ops, things like that. But anyway, back onto the unboxing. This is, of course, you've seen the first one I did with the, I believe it was the Jurassic Park one. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. Now this one, of course, is the Call of Duty Warzone. It's the same thing as the Jurassic Park one, where obviously a different coloured light. It's a light up charger, just like the last one. It's a light up LED PS4 charger, and of course it also works for Xbox One as well, if you can see there. And it is and of course you get the thumb grips, which are really cool and really handy. Now, if you remember in the last video, the thumb grips were an absolute nightmare to put on, but I figured out a really simple, easy way to put them on, and I'm going to show you in this video. So guys, just before we do the unboxing, I wanted to show you one of my controllers. Now, this is my green camouflage controller. And as you see, I've had this controller for a good few years, and if you look at the analogs, you can see that unfortunately they are quite worn away. They're a bit damaged. They still work, they're still very functional and they work absolutely fine, I'm not denying that. But if you look at them, you will notice they are a bit worn and torn, especially the left one. If you look at the left analog, you can see how a lot of it has worn away over time and started to, come off and things like that. This does happen to a lot of controllers, whether it's, PS4, PS5, Xbox, all consoles with controllers with analogs like this. After a few years, or even sometimes a few months, if you get a fake controller, which I do not recommend doing, don't get fake stuff, it's just not worth it, because a lot of them are just terrible anyway. Always get the real branded stuff. But anyway, as I was saying, the analogs can start to wear away over time. So this is where the LED lights and of course the cool thumb grips come in handy if you've got analogs that have started to unfortunately wear away. And you can still use them even if your analogs haven't started to wear away, because they're really good and they're awesome to use for your controller. It makes your controller look even more cooler than it already is. So let's get to the... Okay guys, so this is it. I'm going to be unboxing it now. Now these are really cheap as well, they don't cost a lot, which is really handy because nowadays a lot of technology products can be very expensive. I've lent the camera up, so hopefully it doesn't fall down. If it does, then that'll be a bit annoying, but I will. So there's a tiny bit of tape on top of here, which I'm just gonna straightly do. One sec. I don't want to damage the box. There we go. When it comes to unboxing videos, I always make sure I don't damage the box, but as you can see guys, here it is. I'm going to be unboxing this now. Oh yeah, so here is the LED light. As you can see, this the LED charger wire, sorry, this lights up blue, I believe, so that's really cool. The Jurassic Park one actually lit up red, which is good because, you know, I'm the red one after all. And if you just gotta get these wires, these are untangled. Well, they're not tangled. That the wire holder thing, if you've seen those before. And then boom, here we are. So that's all done. I will turn the PS4 on as well, so you can see this all lit up. So that's that, guys. If you just can see that there, it's not lit up at the minute, obviously, and that's just a little box. So the analog grips. Oh, guys, these ones don't actually come with analogs. These ones, I didn't realise. Oh, that's strange. The other ones came with analogs. This must be a different one. Well, these ones, unfortunately, don't actually come with analogs, so it's just a charger wire on this one, guys. So that's pretty cool. So I can't show you, unfortunately, guys, I can't show you the other technique of putting the analog stick grips on because they're not actually in this one. However, I do have another one, so we can do that one right now. I was going to do this in a separate video, actually, but considering these ones didn't come with analog grips, I may as well do it in this video. Unfortunately, these ones actually don't come with them. That's a shame. That's some Call of Duty analog stick grips would have been cool, but unfortunately they don't come with them. But it is A-okay, because I was going to do this in another video, but considering these ones didn't come with them, I do have another one. Hang tight. So the other one I've got, guys, which I was going to save until another video, but considering the Call of Duty one didn't come with analog stick grips, I thought I'd do it now. I have a Harry Potter one, which is really interesting, actually. I didn't think you'd be able to get... Well, no, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I didn't really think you'd be able to get Harry Potter-themed Xbox and PS4 things. Like, not that I don't mean, like, that as in Harry Potter's bad or I'm majorly surprised by it. I mean, because there is obviously that... new Harry Potter game, isn't there, called Hogwarts Legacy. I've never played it, so, you know, I imagine it's a pretty cool game, though, so obviously I don't mean it as if Harry Potter's bad. I never thought all I mean is, I never thought I'd ever see PS4 or Xbox Harry Potter themed stuff. That's all I meant. But this is actually a Harry Potter themed one, which is really interesting, and of course it does come with analog grips, as you can see there. So, obviously, guys, if you remember in the last one I did, the analog grips was an absolute nightmare to put on. But I figured out a way to put them on with relative ease. So, of course, we'll just give this one a little slit open, and I'll show you this one. Yeah, I didn't realize, actually, guys, that... right there. Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't realize, actually, guys, that the Call of Duty ones didn't come with thumbstick grips. I didn't actually realize, which is a shame, actually. I didn't realize that. So that's why I'm doing this one now. So this is going to be a two-thing video. So this one, as you can see as well, guys, this LED light lights up yellow. So that's really cool. I'll have to take turns using them because I've already got the Jurassic Park one plugged in. So obviously there's only two USB things for the PS4. So I'll have to obviously take turns. I'll probably have the Call of Duty one plugged in now, and then the Harry Potter analog stick grips on one of the controllers. Because of course, I don't have to take turns with the controllers because I've got multiple controllers. But not just I have multiple controllers. The Harry Potter one is the only one that had analog stick grips in, along with the Jurassic Park one. The Call of Duty Warzone one didn't, unfortunately. So as you can see, guys, I'm just gonna take this out. Just take this little wire off. Put that over there. Whoa, man, this one maybe is a bit longer wire as well than the Call of Duty one. This one, of course, lights up yellow, and the box is still intact, so I can put one of them back in the box, you know, which is handy. And of course, the analog stick grips. Now, guys, if you remember, as you can see, they're here. Just got them here. If you remember, guys, in the last video, this was actually, you know, a major nightmare to do because they were virtually impossible to put onto the controller. However, I figured out a way to do it, and I'm going to show you how you do this now. So, as you can see, this I've got the analog stick grip here. It's very tight fitting, as you can see there. It's a very tight fit. But what you can do is, you know, don't just try and put them on like that, because they're just not going to work and they're just going to be very hostile. what you actually want to do is, if you grab the analog thumb grip here, you want to grab this part and you want to grab the left part and grab the right part, and then you want to grab the left part and the right part with your index finger, then move with your sorry about that, then move with your middle finger to pull them down, and then you're going to open it up like that. Wait, I'll show you with it. Anyway, guys, yeah. So once you've pulled them apart with your index fingers, right and then left, what you want to do is with your middle fingers push the bottom part down, as you can see. As you can see now, the right and left part and the bottom part of the analog stick grip have been pushed right down to go onto the controller. The only part that's not pushed down is the top part, because I can't do all sides of them at the same time. But once you've pushed them all down like that, you want to place it straight on to the controller. Right from you want to put it onto the analog stick grip controller, but you want to put it onto one of the analog sticks, but from the bottom, and then it should wrap around really nicely. See, as you can see, this one actually worked out very well. But the only thing that this is a really easy way to do it, which I'm glad I figured out, but the only little snag of doing it like this is sometimes the top part, since you can't pull that part back at the same time, as you can see, can get stuck on the top a bit. So what you need to do is slowly, with your thumb, press down on it. Now, you don't want to press down on it too tight, because if you do, you could damage the controller. So you just need to slowly push down on it like that. You know, don't put too much pressure on it. And if you do that, it should start to work its way onto the analog stick very slowly. But like I said, let me just show you what I'm doing. If you can see that in the camera, just really, as you can see, look, it's practically on now. Well, I'll just change the camera around, guys, so you can see it better. Right there, one sec. Okay, sweet. Anyway, so as you can see, guys, now it's practically on. Look, can you see how it's practically on? What you want to do is with your with your thumb, you just want to, the part that sticks out, you just want to slowly and not with too much pressure. You know, don't force it or be too hard on the controller, because if not, you could damage the thumbstick grip, the analog stick, or even just damage the controller entirely. So you want to just slowly, with not a lot of pressure, keep pushing it on. And then now, as you can see, guys, the analog stick grip has fully gone onto it. And that is a really, really easy way to put them on. Because if you remember in the last video, it was very difficult to get these on. They was doing everything they could to come off, and it was insanely annoying. So you want to do the same thing with the other one, guys. I'll just try and... Okay, wait, I just want to get a good angle for it. I don't want the light to be too far in the way. That's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, so like I said, as you can see it here, guys, this is it. What you want to do, I'll just show you again on this one. You want to put your left index finger in first. Oh, it doesn't matter which way you do it, but you can do it either way, right or left first. But you want to put, what I do is I do my left index finger on the side first, then right, and then you pull them apart like that. Can you see? Pull them apart. And then with your middle finger, both of them, you want to pull the bottom part down. So as you can see, the right and left and the bottom part have been stretched down. So which is really handy about these analog thumb grips is they're very flexible. It's very, you know, it takes a lot to, you know, it takes a lot to rip them or break them. They are very flexible, which is really good because, you know, if not, well, they break very easy. However, I do still recommend to not force them on and be gentle with them when you're putting them on. I know they're flexible and things, but still just be on, you want to be on the safe side, you know what I mean? And so when you pull them down like that, you'll notice that the bottom part and the left and the right part are pulled back and the top part's still on. You know, it's still not stretched, if you know what I mean. You need to put them like that so then you can put them easily onto the controller. So guys, I'm going to try and show you how to put them on as well, in more close-up, if you know what I mean. So of course, once you've pulled them apart in the way I told you to do it, which I'm going to do again, I want to make sure I do this right. I don't want to show it in a tutorial and do it wrong, so I'm just taking my time with it. I want to pull them nice and far back, not putting too much strain on them. Because like I said, I know they're flexible, but even though they're very flexible, you still want to be patient with them, because you've paid money for them. You know, you don't want to have them just all break. I'm just trying to get it exactly how I usually do, because I don't want to take any chances. This one is actually being a bit more difficult than usual, but okay, I got it. So, once you've got it like that, guys, might be a bit. And there we have it. See? It went on the first time. No stress. Boom. See? That is the way to do it. And then both of them are on. Wearing, ready to go. See that? Boom. And that is how you do it, guys. That is how you put your analog thumbstick grips on with absolute pure ease. Because in the last video, it was a nightmare to put these on. If you remember, if any of you watched the last video, you'll know how much I struggled putting these on. There was a major nightmare to do when you didn't really know how to do them, but with tinkering around and figuring out new ways, I figured out a good way to do it. And of course, that way I taught you, you can put them on immediately. So, boom. Okay, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. Unfortunately, the Call of Duty LED wire did not come with thumb grips. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that until I unboxed it. Now, of course, I know on the front of it, it does show them as well, but I had a feeling on the Call of Duty one, they were going to still be in there, but you just couldn't see them in the box. You had to unbox it to see them. I didn't realize, unfortunately, they wasn't in there at all. That was my bad on that. I mean, knowing me, it probably said they didn't do it on the box, but I didn't fucking read it. No, I don't think it actually mentions that. But anyway, unfortunately, they didn't come with it. I hoped they would, but they didn't, so nothing I can do about that. But I still got the cool LED wire for the Call of Duty one, and of course the Harry Potter one. And the Harry Potter one did come with analog grips, which is really, really cool. And if you follow the way I put them on, they should go on relatively easy, or 100% easy. So that's the unboxing video for the PlayStation 4 LED wires and the thumb grips. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. I really did. I think these are really cool perks and additions to add to your controllers to make them look more cool and stand out. So, really hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thanks for watching. This is the Red One signing out. Much loved, as always. Bye-bye.